Hi everyone, this is Nikki K. I hope you guys are all doing well today. So guys, today I am bringing you your weekly astrology tarot for all the signs. So how I'm doing this, I'm going to be doing it for all of the elements. So it'll be air, earth, water and fire. So I think because this week it feels very much a week that things can go very fast, things can go even very furious. Also this week I do feel that, you know, it's going to seem like a brand new learning curve for a lot of us, and there's this huge push and energy that we want to, move and pursue projects and things that we love very quickly, because if we don't do this now, it's like this sort of like last chance Harvey. But that mostly is to do with like our drive and our energy, and there's a huge confidence that we're going to be having as well. Also, I feel with this week it's a time that we want to really create something that is very long lasting. We want to stand out. We want to be the star of the show. We want to be like the king or queen of the world. And it just feels like this week is, it's really about this week listening to what like your heart is saying, because the heart is playing the biggest role this year. I mean this week. And that is definitely to do with like the Venus conjunct Mars, which is happening. It's going to be there for the next 2 years. So, even during the weekend going on to the week, I also feel that there's a lot of, not scared energy, but there's a lot of, hyperness about a lot of us. That could be to do with the football as well, it could be to do with the football, especially in London, actually the UK. But still, there's like, I've just got to do this now. I've just got to wear this now. I've got to like style my hair like this now. I've just got to put everything out there now. And, it is about taking things slow and listening to ourselves. Obviously listening to the heart, but also listening to your intuition, because once again, it doesn't let you down. And really, really like, I do feel also this week that some of us are also going to be like, kicking that bucket, in that sense of, putting caution to the wind and just going for it. It is because the energy is so, and also because we are in the Cancer new moon energies as well. This is also going to bring up certain deep emotions, but these emotions is going to be, it's more of a fiery time. Okay, so that's my little 2 cents worth on what I feel the energy for this week will bring. And I'm going to be starting first with the fire signs, which is Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Now, the 3 cards that you guys have here, these are like your oracle message for you this year. And the first one is environmentalist, author and alternative medicine. So for you fire signs, because you've got natural energy, you can really burn out very quickly. So the oracle cards message for you this week is to ground yourself, surround yourself with like the earth. Be around the earth, don't be afraid to, because I can see some of you actually, just kicking those shoes off and just walking in the ground, walking in the grass, because you just need to be grounded. There's so much excitement that's happening for you this week. So it's great to just be around, the earth. If you find it hard, obviously speak to your friend Taurus. Taurus is one of the most grounded signs. So it's about, being close to the earth and, taking time out for yourself as well, taking time out for your thoughts and being still within the moment, because you also have the author card, you fire signs, and even it does say you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. take the time to write it. So this is also about expressing. This week is very good for expressing your emotions in a way that is not very over domineering or dominating the conversations, but even writing it down. There's some deeper emotions that a lot of you fire signs are holding, and it can come across as very aggressive. So even if you have to write it down, or even whether you're writing it to someone or writing it to yourself, just to remind yourself. It could also be like a sort of like an affirmation that you're just going to remind yourself to just, keep doing that. It could be, I remain calm, and, I'm calm in the moment, or I express myself with ease, something like that, and you never know, it could actually turn into a book. It could be a book of your thoughts, because this week, a lot of you fire signs are also going to come up with new, quick and inventive ideas. So one of the ideas could be, because you are writing, or some of you who are writers, this week, your writing could get published if you're putting it out there. Someone very important also could really like your work, and oh, I like what this person's saying. And some of the writing I do feel is quite explosive. It's passionate. There's some emotion in there, but it's very explosive. So it does catch the eye. So if any of you fire signs do like writing, really, put your work out there. If you're not a writer, obviously, writing down your thoughts that you can't express to someone always helps. The last card the fire signs has alternative medicine. Now this is like a health card. And my mind just actually went to Raheem Sterling. For those of you who doesn't know, he's a Jamaican footballer who plays for England. And England's playing the World Cup. England is playing against Italy tomorrow. I don't know why I got the World Cup in my head, but yeah, they're playing Italy tomorrow. It's going to be obviously I hope England wins, but he's actually a Sagittarius. So, good luck, Raheem. So alternative medicine is, this is a health card, and this is to say, taking care of your health is going to be very important. In general, for all of us, taking care of our health is important. But, if you are suffering from any type of, like a flu or, allergy, because this is allergy season, the medicine you may be taking may not be, helping you. So it's best to seek alternative medicine. That's what this card is saying. Or open your mind to something different, because you fire signs, you want things to be done very quickly. So this is so something, this is a great time this week is a great time to research something that you want to actually help with your energy, if you feel your energy is actually lacking. And this could be essential oils, or just or even getting Reiki, or anything that is very natural based. You want something really natural for your body, and to help with your energy, and also helping I feel some of you are actually taking fitness actually much more serious as well this week. So if you are recovering from something, this card is just a reminder just to seek alternative if it's not actually agreeing with you. Okay, so that was for the fire signs. And I think next we are gonna go to the water signs, because you water signs, very big week. You have a very big week, but also we are in the Cancer new moon energy. So a lot of you are actually feeling the energies of the Cancer new moon, but also for all of the water signs, which is Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, this is actually benefiting you. You and the earth signs are actually being sort of protected at the moment. So for you guys, for you water signs, there's this huge energy that is obviously connected to like your mind and thoughts from the past, but also thoughts on what you know, when it comes to like your love life and what you create. So, you know, it's not very hard for a lot of you to actually feel grounded, okay? Because, you know, a lot of, you know, some of you water signs actually like to just kick back and relax. So the first card you have is, you know, ask your body for a message. So there's a lot of messages coming this week, I feel, for a lot of you water signs, especially like for you Cancers, because, you know, you have the trine to Neptune and also you have the trine to Jupiter. So this is giving you lots of like emotional downloads. You know, yes, your thoughts, you know, you may be feeling extra sensitive this week because of the new moon in your sign, but still, you know, all of you, I feel, is, you know, this week is a great creative week. You know, every week is a good creative week, but I feel especially for you guys, creativity is going to come very natural because Mercury is in Cancer, and this is going to be giving a lot of you like past mind ideas, that things that you guys used to do in the past, something you used to love in the past. Yes, it could also be to do with like, you know, someone that you used to go out with in the past. You know, I didn't want to say this, but you know, there's this sort of like theme of like past lovers coming back as well. So, you know, these messages are actually coming, and whether someone, you know, when someone does come back for a lot of you this week, it's up to you to, you know, want them back in your life or not. So there's lots of messages coming up, and these are to do with the past, someone coming back from the past, or people coming back from the past as well. And, you know, but this also can give a lot of you, you know, this also can give a lot of you like inspiration to actually get up and do something as well. So, you know, when you ask your body for messages can also come from the realms of, you know, meditation and, you know, walking meditation, or doing some type of like Reiki work as well. The second card you have is unconditional joy. You know, so it's just about being grateful for what you have and not forgetting. You know, sometimes emotionally you can get really caught up, but, you know, there's unconditional joy coming to you always. If some of you water signs do feel that things are not, you know, moving in the way you want it to, or you feel quite weird about a situation, you know, or if something has come to you and, you know, you were expecting it but you weren't expecting it because you're probably in two minds, just be grateful, because, you know, you guys are psychic, you are very psychic, and sometimes whatever you say and whatever you feel, it actually happens, it actually comes. So just giving unconditional joy, and, you know, unconditional joy for people that are in your life as well. You know, even if you don't want to be around them this week, you know, just be grateful that, you know, I have loving people around me, and, you know, having unconditional joy, just being appreciative about everything that happens. The last card you have is infinite abundance. You know, so just saying that you're supported. You know, the lot of support that you have, you know, you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So, you know, sometimes coming out of your mindset this week and, you know, knowing what you really want, knowing where you really want to go. You know, if you are setting, you know, if a lot of you are actually setting intentions, because Mercury being in Cancer is very psychic. You know, it's like feeling, even though it's the mind, it's like thinking something and actually doing it, you know. And Cancer's a cardinal sign, so this is a sign of action. So if you feel or you're thinking abundant thoughts will come to you. If you're thinking negative, this is what will come. You know, this is a very highly tuned emotional time for all of you water signs this week. So just be very mindful of your thoughts this week. Be mindful what you say as well. Be mindful what you're putting out there. Obviously, if there's something that you don't want in your life, you know, obviously there's ways to do it. Obviously there's ways to, you know, write it out, because, you know, I do feel for a lot of you water signs, whatever you actually, even if you write it this week, because Mercury's in Cancer, it most likely will come true. You know, so if you want something out your life, if you want something, if you want like a new job, energy, creativity, you want, I don't know, like anything you want, I feel that it can happen. And even if you don't see it this week, it can happen during the next couple of weeks. So just be mindful, but know that you're abundant as well. Okay, so that was the water signs. Let's do the air signs. So the air signs are Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So let's see what the cards have for you guys. So, for the air signs, a lot of, you're not really, there's nothing really bad, I feel, that's going on for a lot of you. It's just mostly like lots of learning and teaching. Some of you could also be going within yourselves as well, which is always a good thing. There's some, lots of thoughts that are going on in your mind, and this is a lot of it is about, like career and, there's a lot of energy that's actually going on within. But also, let's not forget that, you have this, this new energy with the Mars in Venus, Mars conjunct Venus. So this is going to be pushing a lot of you out your comfort zone. So the first card that you have is teaching. Okay, so it's about you inspire young people to learn. So I feel this week a lot of you, some of you air signs could be really wanting to learn something. Learning about yourself, learning about the people around you. This could be also to do with, your neighborhood, meeting new people as well. This energy this week is, getting out there and trying something different. And it may feel uncomfortable in the beginning, but you just want to just something. It's like this huge urge. It may be to do with the, there's, I feel, what I see is like, a lot of constriction going on. It feels like a constriction going on, but the constriction is mostly in the mind. So there's this huge urge to like teach and a huge urge to learn. If some of you are teachers, you could be teaching different subjects now. You're opening your students' eyes and even opening your own eyes as well, which is always good. And, I feel some of you are going to be reading lots of books this week. A lot of research work going on in the internet. Lots, downloading things, printing out things. Also, I do feel, there's a lot of like learning, a higher vibration for learning this week. The mind is very much alive. You also have the strength card, and it says everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So, even though some of you may feel like really within, your mind is on other stuff, but it is about expanding the mind. That you're strong, because this week there's also an energy that you're not feeling as confident. On one hand you're presenting something, but on the other hand there's this doubting mind. But you are strong. You air signs are mentally strong when you put your mind to something, especially when you're surrounded by people that want to hear what you have to say. This actually makes you even more stronger. It also makes you want to investigate a lot more things, especially you Geminis. You guys are like media people, so know that you're strong, and try not to let like doubts get into your mind this week. It can just hinder your progress a lot, because this week is about learning and teaching, and finding a teacher, but also being your own teacher too. Then you have meditation. So the meditation card is saying, to, ground your thoughts. Ground your thoughts, because, you are very, this week, you air signs are very, confident into learning and teaching, but then you have, there are some doubting going on. So knowing your strength, and meditation actually helps. Meditation actually helps with strengthening the mind as well. It can still your thoughts, but it can also like raise your vibrations, so you are feeling more like, you know, there's more like searching deeper within. So meditation will be very good for a lot of you ear signs this week. And you know, and also I do feel that it's great to try out different types of meditation. You know, if you find sitting down and, you know, boring, you know, try like a guided meditation. There's so many videos on YouTube. Also, you know, if being still makes a lot of you quite fidgety, you know, it might be good to have, like, you know, like soft music in the background, or even going for a walk. There's so many different types of meditation. So, you know, even though, you know, there's lots of teaching and learning going on, you could even teach yourself to, like, you know, raise your vibrations and still your mind, so that you not only do you not get distracted, it also gives you more strength. And it also, you know, you're learning something new as well. Okay, so that's for the air signs. Then we have, last but not least, we have the earth signs, and this is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, you know, you guys are very much, you know, this new moon is definitely helping you guys. Definitely helping you guys. And there's this huge urge, you know, there's this huge urge that a lot of you are, you know, I feel that a lot of you are actually enjoying this week. This week is going to be, it may be one of your best weeks, but still, you know, it's not without its craziness and drama. So the first card you have is, like, you know, asking Jesus to thank you for your divine healing powers and presence. This could be any guide. I feel a lot of, some of you earth signs are, you know, wanting to feel a bit more powerful. And I don't mean like taking over the world, just like you just need that sort of like strength to like push through. Because, you know, we do have, especially for you Tauruses, you know, you have that Venus conjunct Mars, which is actually squaring you. But also it's in a nice home sector for you. But there's an element of needing some type of strength to, like, you know, pursue things forward. So this is to do, you know, I feel a lot of you earth signs, even though you are very sensitive, you do find it hard to like connect to the heart more, because you are so grounded, and you know, you hide your sensitivity very well. So this week may be more showing of sensitivity, showing more emotion, not hiding behind your work, you know. And you know, if you find, a lot of you may, you know, I feel a lot of you this week, there might be a breakthrough that's actually happening. And a breakthrough could be because you are asking for help. You're asking for help from your spirit guides, or, you know, people that you are close to, or, you know, even, you know, something at work could definitely change this week, that shows you, that makes you show a different side to yourself. Something shocking could actually happen to a lot of you at work, and I also feel it can change you guys' mindset as well. You also have music, and music is about, you know, making like a deep connection. Music actually is very healing. So play music this week, guys, when you're getting ready for work, or when you're just chilling and you've got so much going on in your mind, you know, or so much going on within that you can't really express. Put on some music. It helps you connect, it helps you release, it helps you just, you know, take off all those shackles that a lot of you could also be feeling and also be tied and bound to. You know, get up and dance, do some, you know, do some like type of crazy dance. I feel a lot of you need to just release this week, not be too bound and constricted. This constrictedness is, I do feel, is to do with, you know, want to be, you know, getting the job done. And getting the job done is great, but also so is having fun. So music is also saying to you, you know, have some fun as well. You know, laugh, watch like a crazy movie or a comedy, you know, but dance, you know, really like try and relax as well, you know. Then you have yoga card, and you're saying your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching and exercise. So for some reason my mind just went to Virgo, because you know you are the doctor of the zodiac, and you know I feel that you Virgos will find this more easier than Capricorn and Taurus. I feel that, you know, the Capricorn and Taurus will need, you know, if this week is, you know, not only like releasing the shackles, but also, you know, asking for help, because, you know, when we ask for help, we feel like we're weak. You're not weak. It actually makes you stronger. But also this is a great week to like sort of like restart, or even start like a sort of like yoga program, meditation, something that is going to be not only grounding you but also make you feel good. Yoga also helps release tension within the body. It also helps you, you know, connect your mind and your heart. You also can hear lots of messages coming up, and the messages also could be, you know, sorry about the noise. The messages could also be like, you know, intuition downloads. And you know, when you do like any type of like yoga or stretching, there's a huge release, especially if you're doing like pigeon pose as well. That really, the hips, when you do pigeon pose, has to do with like releasing from the hips, and sometimes that actually makes you cry. So I feel some of you earth signs actually need to have like a good cry this week. This could be through music as well, but this will also be from yoga. And you know, but for some reason I do feel that a lot of you are finding it sort of like hard to just, you know, emote, you know, because you're bounded by, you know, responsibilities and duties in your work, and you just need to have some fun and also stretch. You know, if you feel like you want to do something kinder to yourself and your body, you know, yoga or something that is you know, 'cause I know some of you don't actually like exercising. This is a general. So do an exercise that actually feels like it's not exercise. You know, something that could like lower stress and lower your yeah, just like lower stress and not make you think about, you know, work and, you know, responsibilities too much. You know, because I promise you, if you incorporate these two with music and yoga, you're just going to feel like a different person. But obviously, you know, go slow. I don't think it's very hard for a lot, especially you Tauruses, to go slow on something. You know, try something out. There's loads of like videos and yoga or even type of stretching that's on YouTube, which will actually help and guide you, you know. And you'll find at the end of the week that, oh, why did I take so long to do this? I'm so glad I did this. Okay. So that was your weekly tarot for all the signs, for all the elements. Thank you very much, guys, for listening. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I will be back next week, and you know, I also do dailies as well, daily card messages for, you know, like a general for everyone. But you know, this is what I want to start to do, like do weeklies for like all the elements, earth, air, water, for the week ahead. So thank you very much, guys, for listening. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also check out Empath Butterflies Tarot, who does general and love readings for all the signs, and she does monthlies too. So thank you, guys. And also, sorry, I forgot to say, you know, check out my I do a podcast. Check my podcast out as well. I do weeklies as well, but I talk about more of the planets are saying. I also pull out cards for all the signs, and I've got my diary book up there, Diary of London Black Queen, and I've started like a new project, which is to do with like the Pluto generations. So check those out, because it's very interesting what I found out. So thank you very much, guys, for listening, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.